Hey everyone, Chris here for Airdrie Life 360. It's our series where we bring you the people from the pages of Airdrie Life magazine. Today it's my pleasure to sit down and chat with a very talented singer, musician, entertainer.
Thank you.
Shelly Fullerton. Thank you for having me by today.
Well, it's really nice to have you here.
So I was reading your story in Airdrie Life, and it was hard not to immediately be impressed by kind of your list of talents and career highlights. I'm wondering, is there any particular accomplishment that you're especially proud of?
Well, that's a good question. I've gotten to do a lot of fun things. One of the things that I think was a highlight for me in terms of taking on a personal challenge and accomplishing something that I had set out to do. I had been teaching for a number of years and my students were advancing, and although I'd had training in foreign language, I hadn't specifically trained in opera. And so I was in Drumheller. There was somewhat limited opportunities for performance and training. So I started to study with Ernie Atkinson in Calgary. And because I thought, I want to keep up my skills so that I can stay a few steps ahead of my students at all times. And his wife was the director of the Calgary Opera Chorus. Okay. So I went in and I auditioned, and Ernie said, you must audition for the opera chorus. And so as I started singing with the opera chorus and started being hired for all of the operas, and I said, you know, I really want to set for myself a goal of having a small role. Mm-hmm. And so I auditioned, and I actually was in the Nuova, which is an opera intensive which is held up every summer at the university in Edmonton, and where they bring in people from the Metropolitan Opera and McGill University. And so I auditioned for that. I know there were hundreds who auditioned for that, and I made it into a 20-member ensemble cast, and we trained and put on an opera. So that gave me extra confidence. And later I was given a role in two of the operas, La Traviata and Rigoletto, and I was able to sing with people like Tracy Dahl, who's one of the best sopranos in Canada, Sally Dibble, and these people you know, sing with the best of the best in North America. And so it started out as a goal so that I would be a better teacher, and I ended up achieving something that gave me a great deal of satisfaction.
Oh, wonderful. Mm-hmm. So I think we're all inspired by one thing or another. As an artist, is there anything that kind of influences your creativity?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think everything does. I'm a thinker, so I'm constantly observing life and constantly wanting to learn more. And so I think what drives my creativity is a desire to take the next step. What's out there? What don't I know yet? Mm-hmm. What can I learn to be a better teacher? What can I learn to experience more in terms of my performing?
All right. And of course, I have to ask, what do you love about Airdrie?
Oh, you know, I was thinking about that. There's lots I love about it. I love that it's a very forward-feeling kind of community where people, you know, it's a kind of a place where you can have dreams and you can see them fulfilled, and yet it has the small town feel. It's close to a major city, which is becoming more of an important city in Canada, Calgary. And yet you can come back here to this community where you go to the bank, you can park right in front of the bank, you can go to your favorite stores, you can go to your coffee shops, and you know the people by their first name.
That's right.
And of course the contacts I've made as a teacher, I have, you know, my students have become very important to me, and through them their families, and I've just come to, I like the energy in this town.
Great answer. Mm-hmm. Any chance I can get you to sing us a little song?
Oh, what would you like me to sing?
How about something about Airdrie?
Okay. Well, I was just listening to, I love the old classics, and I Love Paris came to mind, so Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole. So I thought I would change that to Airdrie.
Great.
I love Airdrie in the springtime. I love Airdrie in the fall. I love Airdrie when it's Chinooking. I love Airdrie in the summer when it sizzles. And I could go on, but that's
incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shelly Fullerton, everyone. Make sure you read her story in the spring 2012 issue of Airdrie Life magazine. I'm Chris Mulders, and this is Airdrie Life 360.